Let's get things going. But before we start with the Tier 2 qualifying, we will get an advert for one of our sponsors, Figure 8, up just before they start any mega laps. Oh, fuck. Why does Livestream always do this? Right, we'll sort it. Anyway, back to Figure 8. Well, I played a couple times. So, today we have a couple Tier 1 drivers involved in Tier 2. You will see them retire. We have CJP, MSCL, Beanie, Allied Squire, and Little Chaz that will all retire, as they're Tier 1, so it's pretty unfair for them to do qualifying because they'll probably be the front four. But anyway, we will nip to the standings while they're still on that outlap. Let's see how this looks, because it is a bit of a botched job. Not gonna lie. Oh, you can kind of see it. Right. So we have Wenlock in the lead by just 4 points to Bazbrains. If Bazbrains has now won 2 races out of the 4, and Wenlock has got a P1 in the Spanish, and which was a sprint race as well in both races, and then second in Jeddah, I believe. So that's 4 points between the top 2, and then it drops down to Ernest AMG, which is not racing today. Arash Alonso, so he should get ahead if he has a decent race than Mr. Shoot. Sarge is not racing today. Infamous Howie is not racing today. So Heating Carp will be looking to get ahead of all them in the championship. And then we go over to the constructors. Ferrari is 22 points behind McLaren, with Alpine only 27 points behind as them as well. So it's still pretty close. Alfa Romeo and Williams both on the same amount of points, and Aston and AlphaTauri on the same amount of points. But we will go back to the stream, as I believe we have a Jelly Ferric. It's starting on. No, Wenlock's on the first lap. Or I might no, that's Bazbrains. Bazbrains is on the first one to do the lap. Then it's Wenlock, and then it's Jelly Ferric. Jelly Ferric is a new driver. He is quite fast, to be fair. We look at, and then we actually have our first, what do you call it? First PlayStation player in the league. It's actually in one of the races as well. So that is Tambot 8. That is reserving. So we'll see how they all do. We are running a new overlay as well. We have the title sponsors in just above the grid order thingamajig on the left hand side. Figure 8 and Almex Group. Almex Group I don't actually know. Mr. Ian Skeen. He said he's going to be half an hour late because he's out busy. He's probably drinking again, knowing it. Anyway, we'll drop down to Wenlock as he's about to finish his flying lap, and then it'll be Jelly Ferric down in P14. So we're going to have to be super quick. Will he get... Yep, he goes provisional pole so far, but Jelly Ferric, will he... Surely he'll beat it. Nope. That run to the line is a lot longer than I thought it was. Tambar puts himself into P2, and then I'm... it's... Should we just... Setup? We'll just call him Setup. Setup puts a 47.4 on the board. We have, I think this is Ducati rider just finishing a lap, a 45.0. Puts himself up into P5 as Arash Alonso puts himself up into P3 with a 44.8. Who do you reckon is going to get pole? Let's get a prediction. I will not be looking at the screen, so we will sit on board actually with someone that's doing just starting a lap or something. Right. We'll see how Fake Mano does. See how he does. A 44.9. So it all is pretty close. Wenlock has put an absolute stonker of a lap in straight away. Who else? Just adding the stream right now. Let's go with who's going fast at the minute. Ducati's looking pretty strong. We'll put him. And we'll put for the last choice other driver, because I can only list 10. How long? We've got 10 minutes left, so we'll stick it on for 10 minutes. Start the prediction. You won't fight. You'll have to submit the prediction before the qualifying has ended. He needs to move up to tier 1. Well, he's actually got a decent amount. Instead of just having Esky Boy like season 1 to have a challenge with, he's actually got Baz Brains. Heating Corp's finally getting a foot into it properly, so they're actually doing pretty well. We have 14 people in the stream. Let's see everybody get a prediction of 1k on Wenlock so far. Anybody else? Oh, there's a 20 points. Are they going to keep going up? Come on, stick a load of points on. Don't put all your points on though, because there will be a prediction for who will win the race, or if there's a really good battle between two drivers, we'll stick a prediction on to who will get the better of the both of the two drivers. We will see what happens though. 1.4 on Wenlock. Wenlock is a popular man for sure, but we do not know. Fake Mano, is he on a lap? He is 3/10 down, so I don't assume he's going to be on a fast lap there. Baz Brains is on an outlap. Heating Carp just started a lap, so we'll just sit with him and see how he goes. Good luck in your race, Great Ace. I believe you are the realistic commentator that will be starting on the 13th. So it's good to see realistic get a bit of a streams and commentary going as well, because it is quite exciting races sometimes. To be fair, like I won my first race in a Williams in realistic at Monza last week, or the Tuesday just gone even. Well, you have been at him. You've at him quite a lot of times. You've at him twice, Shark. Does anybody think Heating Carp is going to get up into the top spots? Because after Jeddah, he has a absolute good chance of getting some really good points again today. He does seem on a roll. He just needs to work on his consistency. Purple second sector, apparently. Whether that's believable or not, we will see. Baz Brains is on a fast lap as well. See if we can catch his first sector split. Nope, we just missed it. Anyway, we'll drop down to Heating Carp to finish his lap as he comes in, stops for the bus stop chicane. Nice tight line, very good there, and a good exit over the bump. Puts himself is a 1:4:46, which puts himself into P3. That is a good banker lap. We will go quickly. Oh, Jelly Freric. We'll see how Baz Brains is doing because he's coming up to. Oh, we have a car round, which is Holy Rondon. He's retired. And then a Haas of Ducati that looks like he had a bit of a wobble. Oh, right, I'm going too fast. Baz Brains is invalidated. So we'll go to Jelly Freric and he's up by half a tenth. So maybe. Oh, my kid is crying. I will have to mute my mic while I sort in 2 seconds. Why is it only short quali? Tier 2 is short quali. So, purple sector 2 by Alonso. So, will this propel him all the way up into the top spots? Wenlock seems untouchable by now. It's about 3 tenths between Tambar and Wenlock, but I think Tambar's on a lap. Tambar is coming right. So, Irish Alonso's 3 tenths up. Tambar, where will Irish Alonso get put? Irish goes P2. Tambar's just under 9 tenths up. Can he keep this going? This will be a pole lap if he can keep it going. There is a slow Aston. That'll be Mr. Old School because that's the only Aston that's racing today. Tambar, keep it clear, keeps it straight down to the line. 43.6. That is a absolute flyer. What is Wenlock doing though? Wenlock has invalidated. Irish has just set a lap, so we'll go down to Ducati. He's invalidated. Rose. That is definitely not a fast lap. Setup is probably just starting a lap. Mr. Old School is miles down. He just cuts. Yep, that is horrendous. That was horrendous. Ah, dear God. Right. So, we have Wenlock that was surely starting our lap, but we'll see how. Setup 1985. He is a tenth and a half down on his Sector 1. We'll go back to Wenlock, and he is pretty much matches it. 16,000th down on his Sector 1. Heaton Carp is ahead, actually, on a outlap, so we'll see how he goes about things soon. That Williams is recharging his battery, yep. Jump down a setup again. See if, oh, I think he's harvesting because he's got the red light going. We'll see what his Sector 2 split. Oh, surprised I wasn't invalidated there. Right on the line. He's matching. So I wonder what the red light's flashing for. Because he's matched his Sector 2. They're definitely some controller inputs if I've ever seen them. Wenlock, I missed his Sector 2, so we'll see if we can get it real quick. We can't. He's invalidated again. Wenlock, you are washed. Because he goes into the pits. Setup also goes into the pits. So, Heating Carp is the man to to do another lap. We have a Ferrari round, which would be Jelly Frerick, as Brains is still in the pits. The only one to actually retire from qualifying on track is Holy Rondon. CJPL, Esquire, Albini, and Little Chaz are all tier 1 pace. 80 thousandths up. That was a really good line through Lecom. Can he keep this lap going? We all know Keating Carp has the pace to take the P1 spot. But will he keep it valid? That seems to be his little problem, keeping laps valid. Nice tight line. This is a very clean and fast lap. How will he do through this chicane? I don't know the name of this one. Very good line through there. Power early. Get it. He is just under 7 tenths up. So this will be surely a P2 lap because he's set for a 44 dead so far. So it depends how much time he can make up in the bus stop. But this could just pip Wenlock for that P2 spot. I think Tambar has put an absolute stonker of a lap in, to be fair. Unless there's a lot of time in this bus stop, I don't think he's going to be able to beat that one. But you never know. Ooh! He gained a lot of time there. That was about 9 tenths up on his time that he originally set. Wenlock, only 56 people have voted for Wenlock. 44% is for Mr. O'Shoots. Nobody has gone for Tambar. Is that a mistake? I will go and put 2,280 to make my points equal on Tambar. This is looking to be a stonker of a race. Wenlock has some challenges across the board. We will drop to Mr. O'Shoots as he is about to complete a lap. There's a bit of traffic there. Wonder if he got a toe off that guy. 44.3 puts him into P5. And then we will drop down even further to, I think it's Jelly Frerick that's going to be the next one to finish a lap because Irish Alonso is just about to set a lap. It's a very wide line there, but it must have got a better traction. He has put in a 44.7, which puts him up to P6. Whether he is there already, I don't have a foggiest. Wenlock is about to start a lap. I am shuffling through as quick as I can. Rose will be the next one to finish a lap. Let's see what their Sector 2 split is like. But first, let's go to Irish Alonso. He has 31 thousandths down on his Sector 1. Rose is going to be 2 tenths up on their time. Ducati rider. And Heaton Carp cannot set one more lap, so the furthest he can go is P2. Ducati rider, his second sector split. Oh, there's nearly invalidation. It's just under 2 tenths up, but with that little wobble there, I doubt he is going to be that far up anymore. Irish Alonso. The two Alpines are really close. There's only 6 thousandths between them. 3 tenths down. Shoots is going to try and give him a bit of a toe here. This is team plays. This is team plays. We might have got in the way a bit there, to be fair, but that was a good helping hand that Irish Alonso definitely needed. Wenlock got a purple sector 2. Yellow flag as Tambar, I think, lost it in sector 2, so all eyes are on Wenlock. Can Wenlock get this bus stop absolutely right and get P1? Tambar currently on provisional pole. Wenlock will cross the line and set a pole lap. I'm pretty sure Tambar is not going to improve whatsoever. Definitely not. So that is your order, guys. Wenlock taken P1 by 27 thousandths of a second. 26 thousandths of a second, sorry. And then Heating Carb just 2/10 off the leaders. And then Arash, Alonso, and Mistro shoot 7/10 off. And then it is over a second to the guys in P6, 7, 8, 9. And then 2.5 seconds back is Rose, 2.7 seconds back is Setup, and Mr. Old School is 3.8 seconds off the leaders to finish qualifying. So, we will get the prediction outcome sorted right now. Wenlock was the winner of that prediction. So well done to whoever predicted Wenlock. We will get the screenshot real quick before I forget, because I'm good at that one. Yep, you got a lot of points because I put a lot of points on it. But then again, I have like 15k points. I have a lot of points. Well done to Wenlock, and well done to everybody who voted on him. 4.7k goes to Sharkface. So you got 4.7, not 3.5, mate. 6.9k. Let's go. What is the weather like today? Let's see if I can manage to remind them not to ready up. I doubt I was quick enough, to be fair. But while there is a formation lap. Looks cloudy. I wonder if is anybody in Carp. What's the weather looking like? But before we start the race, let's get a little bit of info on Spa.
Based in the Ardennes countryside, Spa hosted its first Grand Prix back in 1925. This historic track is loved by our drivers and fans alike. So it's a warm welcome from the Belgium Grand Prix. Spa-Fracorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track's a great one for fans of pure speed, and the average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles per hour.
So there's a little bit of info on Spa. Let's get the in the Discord and we'll get the people to ready up when they are ready. React when ready. Let's see how quick they'll react. So how many people have we got watching Tier 2 today? 16 people. This is surely the biggest amount of people we have had watching Tier 2. Should we get a prediction for the win, or should we wait to see how the race unfolds? We'll go about halfway through the race and then we'll get a prediction. And what do you reckon? Would you like a prediction for a safety car in the first 5 laps? Yes or no? Actually, let's get one. Prediction. Start prediction. So this will be up for 5 minutes. There's a poll up. Will there be a safety car in the first 5 laps? Yes or no? And then we will Look at Discord actually and see if they're all ready to go. We'll get Tier 2 underway. I'm actually proud none of them readied up straight away. Well done, lads. We're gonna have a 1 minute ad break by the looks of it. If this looks, yeah, preparing 1 minute ad break. So if you got an ad, I'm sorry. It's a formation lap anyway, so. Two people, Fake Mano and Rose, have been disqualified already. Don't want the telemetry, and we want the tyre choice. 4 people are on the hards, both Alpines, Mr. Old School down in P12, and the little Chaz right at the back in the McLaren in P17 have gone hards. This is going to be an interesting race. For sure. Yeah, this is a big advertisement. Big ad. Maybe if people put linked their whatchamacallit, Amazon Prime. If you link your Amazon Prime, you can sub for free. So if you don't want to see them adverts, which have just finished, link your Amazon Prime and you will not get advertisements unless I put... No, you shouldn't get advertisements anyway. I can manually run them, but Tambar is disqualified from the formation lap. So he's going to have nice cold tyres, which is going to help Wenlock a bunch, and it will help Heating Carp and Arash Alonso too, but Arash and Mr. O'Shoots are on the hard, so I wonder... Turn 1 is going to be an absolute melee, innit? I get Prime in 17 days. Why not 16 days? Right, so we have just over 2 minutes left to the prediction. What do we reckon? I reckon there will be. I reckon there will be a safety car. Sorry, Tier 2, but I haven't. You've bobble hope. So let's have a look. People in the chat. 420, whoever that is. Alice Cedra, Anna Banana, another TTT viewer. Hello. Commander de Root, Heating Carp, Lizzie Beth, Lux, Maddie Son, Mr. Shoots, Rosa 9, Sharpface, and Sophia Fox. And I feel like I absolutely butchered that one, but we get ready for the lights. As the last cars are starting to line up on the grid. This looks like a good angle, doesn't it? So will there be a safety car on the first 5 laps? Get your predictions in the chat now, as we have 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are off. No, we're not. We're stalling. I have my baby crying. And we're off. Was that a clean turn 1? That was it, the cleanest turn 1 even. Mr. Old School has dropped all the way down to the back. CJ Pierce got a good launch from the start. Heating Carp a 3-second penalty already. Ducati rider is out of the race. Don't know what happened there, but he seemed to have lost it in the middle of a route. My child is doing my absolute nutting. Heating Carp's round. He is dropped all the way down to the back. Oh, the Williams of Fake Manor is getting a bit squirrely there. Oh, there's a bit of contact, and that is Setup, which has got tagged in that right-hander. Wonder how that's all played out. Jelly Frerick is looking to go down. He's getting a bit boxed in there as the Williams and the Alpine are getting close. The two Ferrari drivers are going side by side. Who's going to get past? There's an AlphaTauri going squarely. The AlphaTauri, Jelly Froick seems to have lost a lot of pace. He has lost the end plate of his front wing, so he is dropping down massively. Allied Squire from the back of the grid is going down the inside of Baz Brains. He has got through. Aris Alonso and Mr. O'Shoots, though, are flying on them hard tyres. They've got them fired up instantly. Fake Mano gets between the two Alpines. Allied Squire now is getting between the Alpine and the Williams. Everything is happening. Little Chaz is going to have a go on Mr. O'Shoots down to the bus stop chicane. As Mr. O'Shoots has bombed into the pits with a front wing damage, Wenlock has managed to hand onto the lead and put a 2.6 second gap to Tambar, and then there are a further 3.3 from the whole pack. Baz Brains and Little Chaz. Little Chaz has gone wide on turn 1. La Source, as we go further down, pretty much everybody's pit from the back. So, someone's gone onto the soft tyres, someone's gone onto the hard tyres, the mediums. Every single tyre is coming into play here. Fake Mano gets a 3-second time penalty. If there wasn't the leaderboard, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even looking at my screen. I was trying to put the dummy into my kid's gob to shut him up. So, Fake Mano on the back of Aris Alonso and Allied Squire on the back of Fake Mano. Baz Brains has just dropped off a tiny bit, so all advantage to Wenlock. Tambar gets a 3-second penalty as well, so that's 3 people with time penalties already in the first 2 laps. Remember the prediction, there is no safety car just yet. Oh, Wenlock has gone round. Tambar is out of the race. That is a VSC. Do we count that? Do we count that? 5-second penalty was severe collision with Baz Brains. Aris Alonso is also out. Go on board with Emma Albini, but never mind. Full course safety car, so there was a safety car on the first 5 laps. So, we will get that prediction. Choose the outcome. Yes. There we go. This will bunch everybody up. Wenlock, Baz, and Chaz have gone to the pits, and the McLarens are going to double stack. Oh, Little Chaz is going to be sat waiting forever. Because Wenlock had a 5-second penalty by the looks of it too. Little Chaz is just dropping. Baz Brains is on the softs. Is he going to 2-stop? Is he looking to get an advantage and get ahead of everybody? Fake Mano is currently leading the pack. Allied Squire has got all the way up to the front from, let's have a look, 12 places he has gained. He's a rocket. But then again, he is tier 1. That's why they started from the back. The 3 retirements already. Skido, come and join me in this comms box because I need someone to start commentating with me while I go and do shit like change my kid's ass because it fucking stinks. This is a really good action-packed race, however. Ian Skate. You win 1k points. Woohoo. How come I only won 1k points? 4.2k go to the others. Yeah, what? That's not very nice. Read your messenger. Can't join for tier 2, but I can still race. You're an absolute letdown. Shark, why don't you come join me in the comms box? Come on, Shark. I know. Twitch beeline. You're going to go make dinner. For God's sake. 16 people. I reckon we could get more. Go and get the Twitch link. Go and share. We have 19 left. Oh, Buzzbrains into the back of CJP. 5-second penalty for Buzzbrains. I call that one on stream, didn't I? Mr. Old School from the back is all the way up to P3 again. CJP is all the way down into P12 after that little collision. But don't doubt that he can't get his way all the way up. Albini now dives into the pits. Surely he's going to be going on to them hard tyres and just go straight to the end. Let's get the tyres back up. Buzzbrains on them softs. And then we'll get the penalties. A 5-second time penalty for Buzzbrains and then a 3-second for Heating Carp and Fake Mano. Is it too early to put a prediction for who is going to win the race? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Did Wenlock pick again? Or did Wenlock just bin it? Who knows? I wonder if there's going to be a bot Tambar. Not a Tambar. Nah, obviously not. Bum, 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 bum. If I, right, look, so if I up, I've only just saw it, this was like 40 minutes ago. If I up it to 1080, it's going to be even more laggy. It's the safety car. Safety car's obviously in this lap. Wenlock hit the back of Baz and then Baz hit the back of Eating Carbs. Binned it. What? Great start for him, eh? Anyway, we get to the restart. Fake Mano is leading us off with Allied Squire and P2. Is anybody going to have a good jump? I doubt it with the bus stop chicane making everyone go slower. But the toe. The toe. Buzzbrains, ooh, is he going to try and go down the outside of Old School? He does go down the outside of Old School, and so does Mr. O'Shoots. The toe is going to be absolutely unreal down the Camel Straight. There's near a second gap between Fake Mano and Allied Squire already, though. Jelly Freric has just gone straight on. They must have lost it. Bit of collision there between the CJP and Holy Rondon. CJP is going to go around the outside. Ooh, that was a good looking move. Oh! Holy Rondon and Rose tangled. And now there is 11. Why does... What? Why does it seem so hard for people to race on Spa? Every time we race at Spa, it's this. If it's like this in Tier 1, I think I'm going to sack everyone. Because it's a bit silly. Well, while that's running, I'll annoy you all. And oh, I can't. 6 minutes and 40 seconds till I can run another ab. Oh, come on. I want to annoy Shark. What does this do? that means he and Carl's not going to get any points on the board to push himself back up. Neither is Alonso, and Jelly Frolic and Rose are not going to get any points on the board at all after taking their full-time seats this week. Hello, Squire bombs into the pits. Who else bombs into the pits? Who are? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out at some point. So, 6th downward. Fake Mano is still on them mediums. This old school is still on them hards, which is understandable. I feel like this is going to be a battle between Wenlock and Bazbrain still. For the who can top the championship after this race. Spa's never had a good race. I know. I think we need to break this little duck in tier 1. For sure. Because I don't think we've actually got any racing laps in yet. No racing laps. No DRS. Let's see what happened with Carl. Let's ask Carl in the Discord of what the hell he did. The viewers are slowly dropping. We're down at 13 now. Thank you to everybody who's sticking with us, however. Remember to check out our sponsors. They're just above the lap board. Vigor 8 and Almex Group. I've got to say the new overlay is looking absolutely spanking. Looks great. Eventually, the Almex logo will be on there. Hopefully next week. We'll have the Almex logo as well next to the Vigor 8. And we should at some point get an advertisement as well for the Almex group. So then we can push some advertisements for our 2 sponsors. We do have the advertisement for Vigor 8, and we played that at the start of the, whatchamacallit? The stream. Oh, my head's slow today. I tell you what, I have a good thing for that poll. So there's a prediction. It's up for 15 minutes, guys. Who will finish ahead out of the 2 drivers? Will Wenlock be ahead of Bazbrains, or will Bazbrains be ahead of Wenlock at the end of the race? So who do you reckon? Get your prediction in quick and we will see. 500 points on Bazbrains. That Skino has put 500 points. Sharkface has put 1k points onto Bazbrains. So every 2 people so far have voted Bazbrains. We have 11 people in the stream. So let's get voting. Get out in the Discord and get everybody watching. Spa seems to be a difficult track. And the service seems to be a bit of a problem as well. Remember, get a pole. There's a pole. Have a look. Will Old School get a jump on Fake Mano? Well, Fake Mano is not even gone yet. Oh, that's going to cause a little bit of a... Oh, he's gone. Setup has got an absolute stonk of a start there. He gets himself all the way up to P2. A bit of collision between CJP and Albini. Oh, there's a bit of a... Ooh. AERL Squad did well to lift out of that one. CJP going around the outside of Old School, the top of Eau Rouge. Fake Mano's got 1.4 seconds. Oh, for God's sake. Albini is in the wall. Someone lost a lot of front wing there, but I don't know who. Two McLarens are close to each other. The two Mercedes in 2 and 3. Old School is dropping like flies. Old School's the one with no front wing. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba. We are looking at a full grid for Tier 1 as well, which is going to be good. So how many people have got viewing this? 12 people. 12 people and 3 people have voted on Baz Brains. No votes yet on Wenlock. Mr. Old School has dropped down. I have not been paying attention whatsoever. I've been looking at my phone. Mr. Shoots is going to have a good run on Allied Squire. Will he have the straight line speed with the help of the toe before the DRS detection, which there is no DRS just yet, but he is alongside and ahead of Allied Squire. So that straight line speed by Mr. Shoots is helping him a lot. Will it help him in the corners though? My Discord's just going mental, that's why I'm not paying attention to the stream whatsoever. Having people join and then leave and then join and then leave and then join and leave. Anyway, CJP is caught up to the back of Fake Mano at the sharp end. Baz Brains is ahead of Wenlock. Wenlock is over 2 seconds behind Baz Brains. The question is, can the mediums go to the end? Hopefully no safety cars now. Nice clean racing. Fastest lap by CJP is he's hunting down Fake Mano. Then you have Mr. Shoots on back of Allied Squire. Those two are going toe for toe. Seems Allied Squire does not have the straight line speed to Mr. Shoots. Mr. Shoots seems to be strong in the first sector. And then Allied Squire seems to be stronger in the last and second sector. DRS is activated and I believe he just got into the DRS of setup too. CJP has got past Fake Mano. Fake Mano and CJP still haven't pit, I believe, on the medium tyres. Wenlock and Albini going at it through Lacombe. Still side by side. Albini, ooh, still going side by side. This is a good battle. Wenlock puts the foot down and keeps ahead. Baz Brains is on the back of Wenlock's reserve teammate, Little Chaz. But again, can the mediums go the stretch? There is 12 laps left, and this is a big lap. How is the prediction looking? Let's have a gander. So, Ducati riders put 10 points on Wenlock. So one person has voted Wenlock, and Wenlock has binned it. So that is the prediction pretty much over and done with. That is a sorry sight, but that surely means if Baz Brains is going to pit, it's going to go to the hards, I imagine. And I'll see him to the end of the race, but that surely means Baz Brains will retake the lead of the championship as long as he finishes in the points. The hard runners of Alasquello, Chaz and Albini, all three are tier 1 drivers, so they know how to what strats to do and everything, but as long as everyone finishes, they will get points from now on. There's only 10 drivers left. Next week is going to be a really good race. Next week is my favourite track of the whole calendar. Silverstone. Silverstone is going to be a great race. It was last season. Last season in Tier 2, it was a full wet race, and it was just back and forth through the mid-pack. It was like an esports race. There's about half a second between every single person in that grid. And then in Tier 1, you had people going side by side through Magnus and Beckett's, the village chicane at the end, good exits are Luffield, and then Sens in down the inside in Cops. You had every kind of move. I am really excited for this next race at Silverstone. We will just let the poll end itself. We won't make it end. So if you want to get a cheap load of points, if you haven't voted already, stick them all on Baz Brains, and then we will select Baz Brains when it is done. Because it doesn't seem to give you a lot of points if you end it early. So that's the third safety car in 11 laps. Remember, 11 laps doesn't seem like a lot, but it's halfway through the race. Only Rondon is the only one in the top 5 that isn't a Tier 1 driver, so he's having a decent race. Can he keep it going? Baz Brains all the way down in P9. He will be the championship leader if he gets more than 4 points. Currently, he's only going to get 2 points. So we'll see how that goes. For next week, you could get a few clips from last season. There's a slight problem. I need the stream from last season, which vanishes. Otherwise I would, because I can make a really good trailer out of that. Who shall we sit on for this restart? Type it in chat, who shall we sit on for this restart? We're down to 10 viewers, but full send and all that. Mano down in P6 with a bit of a side-by-side action. What is going on? Yeah, that reset to track is completely fine. I will watch that one. That's what I was sat waiting for. But Whatever happened between him and Setup? Seemed to be a little position change, and then all of a sudden there was a collision. Has put Bazbrains up to 8th, so we'll go on board with Fake Mano. We want the that disappeared. We want that up. Yes, that's how we want it. You're welcome. What for? What for? I'd be welcome if you bin it. Bin it in turn 1, and then I'll accept you. You're welcome. Let's see how the tier 1 attendance is looking. 16 full-time drivers. Happy days. 2 have declined. That is alright. 2 are tentative. Gablolo seems to never look at the actual Discord, to be fair. We'll look on as when Fake Mano has the restart. Who has someone's gone round? Who's round? Mr. Old School. CJ Pierce got down the inside of Holy Rondon at the source. So the top 4 is all tier 1 drivers, so I expect a decent battle between these and no collisions. Holy Rondon gets a 3-second time penalty. Step out of that view and we'll go and have a look at CJ Pierce. He's hunting down Albini. Purple sector 1, he's 5/10 up on his sector 1 already. Jesus, that toe. I'll one up you, bin it off the line. Set up on the back of Fake Mano. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have a full grid for tier 1. An hour till tier 1, 45 minutes until the lobby is open for tier 1. So plenty of time for action. We're going to stick with this battle. We're going to go on Bazbrain's POV. This is going to go... Now we're going to go on this view. Ooh, should we go... Backs off so he doesn't cause a collision. CJ Pierce past Albini down into the bus stop chicane around the outside and then inside for the next part of the corner. Will Albini get a better exit? I doubt it. Ally Squire gets the fastest lap. CJ Pierce the fastest lap. Anybody else? Anybody else? Nope. Bazbrains is looking to hunt down the Red Bull of Holy Rondon. He is defending from Mr. O'Shoots. We know Mr. O'Shoots is got the pace down the straights, so who do we reckon is going to be the faster driver? Mr. Old School is 6 seconds off P9 at the minute. Mr. O'Shoots is going to go round the outside. Bazbrains brakes. Mr. Shoots down the inside of Holy Rondon. That was a good move. No collision whatsoever. That offsets Mr. That puts Bazbrains. Oh, Bazbrains drifting around that corner there. Go back down. Bazbrains going whatever this corner is. I forgot the name of it. Parabolic keeps coming to mind, but that's Monza. Little chance with a 3-second penalty. 1.7 off Ally Squire in the lead. Everybody's starting to spread out apart from Bazbrains. Bazbrains is back up to P8. he is on the back of Mr. O'Shoots. Mr. O'Shoots going to pull him along with that straight line speed. CJP, however, actually is on the back of Little Chaz. He has got superior straight line speed. That looks worrying for Tier 1. He's been out of it for a bit because he's not long had a child. So CJP sets another fastest lap on them hard tyres. Pulls ahead of Little Chaz full of sauce. Little Chaz is sniffing his gearbox there. Sit on board with Little Chaz going up El Rouge. El Rouge? Eau Rouge? Whatever you want to call it. Mr. Old School is round at the sauce. As we shuffle back up, Little Chaz will not get past. Fake Mano gets past Albini. Ooh, is Albini gonna... Decent bit of battling there. Mr. Shoots with a time penalty. Let's see what the time penalties are like. Only 3 seconds. No one's hit the 6-second mark yet, but there is still 7 laps to go. Baz Brain's sitting pretty in P8, still on the back of Mr. Shoots, but they're starting to pull into the Mercedes of setup. Top 3 are now within a second of each other. Fake Mano is on the back of Albini, keeping within a second. The only 2 people in Tier 2 is Old School and Baz Brains without the 3-second time penalty. If I had Skinner with me, I'd be able to see who has warnings and whatnot. Tyres set up Shoots on the mediums. Shoots is on the mediums for 8 laps. I think they're going to be a struggle towards the end. CJP, this is some worrying pace. Especially for me anyway. I'm not the best around here, so it's definitely going to be worrying for me. Mr. O'Shoots is right on the back of setup now. Shoots is going to have the DRS, but I have a feeling he's going to be he's going to be past him already. Shoots is flying. So CJP has taken the lead from Allied Squire. I missed that one. I don't really want to put all view onto the top guys because they're all Tier 1 and we're going to see them later. Want to get a bit of action between the Tier 2 drivers and the reserves. Put them in the spotlight. I thought you was talking to me there, Ducati. I thought you was asking me if I was going to wheel. I was going to say, I'm already on wheel. Right, the prediction is done. Choose the outcome. It will be Baz Brains, because Wenlock has retired. So there are your points. Let's see how many points it's actually gave you. Am I missing any action? Am I missing any action? Baz Brains is now on the back of setup. It literally gave me my points back. I'm back to 11.3k. I've been at 11.3k the whole time. Yeah, dear. Anyway. Baz Brains, is he going to make a challenge? No, he's going to try and get that DRS. Fake Mano is keeping with Albini. This is a pretty good race for Fake Mano. He's managed to keep with the Tier 1 driver. He's going to have the DRS and he's going to get past. Baz Brains with a time penalty. No. That's not good. He's normally Mr. Consistent, Mr. Reliable. Holy Rondon's down at the back in 9th. He's dropped off 4 seconds from setup. Setup's dropping back on their medium tyres. The hard tyres are going to come into play. It's got Baz Brains has 2 seconds to Shoots. Albini and Fake Mano. Let's watch these guys for a bit. Unless I can see setup is going to make a challenge on Baz Brains again, I'll drop back down to them. But this seems to be the better action, and Fake Mano is a tier 2 driver, so ooh, Albini nearly lose. That was a good save. Fake Mano is only 5 seconds off Little Charles. Not dropping massively. Good for him. Baz Brains is reeling shoots, and it's already got that down to 1.5 seconds. Albini is sticking to that rear wing of Fake Mano. It's going to be another DRS switcheroo, I think, here. Shoots is actually pulling up to these guys as well, and then Baz Brains. So this could be a 4-way battle for P4 real soon. Depends how quickly they can start gaining. They'll have to gain all their time in Sector 2 though, because the DRS is just going to keep propelling them further and further up the field. Ally Squire's dropped down a high, lower than a second. Little Chaz, is he going to make a challenge? No. Ally Squire's red light's flashing, so that's got no ERS. Ally Squire goes down the inside of Lecom. Gets the position done and dusted. Little Chaz gets another 3-second time penalty. That surely is a 6-second penalty. Set up as a 6-second penalty as well, and I think Old School went into the pits. 4 laps to go, so is he going to go on? He's surely on them softs. Surely, yeah, he's going on softs. See if he can get a fastest lap. Get himself 2 points. Get rid of the tyres. Stops. Baz Brains has done 3 stops. Albini's done 3 stops, and so has Setup. Everyone else is either 1 or 2. Get rid of that. Position changes. The tier 1 drivers that just flew through. Expected. Holy Rondon's good. They're making 7 places. Baz Brains is nearly in with that second. He is within the second. The mediums are dropping off, but Baz Brains does not have ERS. So we got the telemetry up. Yeah, Baz Brains has no ERS. Mistro shoots for 65%. So that is going to be a massive advantage for shoots down the straight, where he already has the superior speed. He's just got to keep ahead in Sector 2. Fake Mano is looking pretty well for a decent points finish in his first race. He can get some points for the Williams and bring them off the bottom of the table, but I think they actually drew with Alfa Romeo, so they might not actually come off the bottom of the table. Who knows? Holy Rondon has gone to pit because he is not going to gain any places, so he is going to try and get the fastest lap. Who has got the fastest lap? Let's have a gander. CJP at 47.3. Maybe we'll discuss about the tier driver, just the tier 2, the fastest lap out of the tier 2 drivers for the fastest lap. Baz Brains is gaining and gaining again. Near enough half a second now between Shoots and Baz Brains. Will Baz Brains be able to fucking gain another 2 seconds to get around to the back of Fake Mano? Eating away at his ERS though. Every time he gets a little bit, it's gone. Baz Brains spins. Keeps it out the wall. Set up, collides right into the back of him. That was a bit silly. Especially with it being yellow flags, and you can see on the map there is a safety car. We're going to have like 1 or 2 laps racing. Oh, this is going to be a good end to the race, I suppose. It's going to bunch everybody back up. 8 viewers. What do we reckon, guys? Half an hour till the lobby opens for tier 1. Baz Brains opts to stay out. That could be a good idea. There's only going to probably be 1 lap of racing that puts himself up into P3. With that 3-second time penalty, CJP and Allied Squire also stayed out by the looks of it. Or did they? Let's get the tyres on. Allied Squire didn't. CJP and Bazbrains are the only ones not to, so we'll get rid of the telemetry again, because we hate that. I hate that. You never know, because it could just be one lap of racing. Let's run the Vigorate. I need to pay more attention. There's only 2 laps of racing. Safety car is going to be in this lap. Haley Rondon's going to join to the back of this pack with really hot tyres. So is Old School. So they're going to have a really good advantage. So what do we reckon? Who is going to... Where do you think Bazbrains will finish? Get it in the chat. Where do you think he'll finish on their hard tyres? He has Little Chaz and Albini, both tier 1 drivers, but then you have Fake Mano and Shoots that'll be coming through on them softs. Safety car restart was a bit of a weird one. Everyone goes through. Good. Albini and Fake Mano. Ooh. That was some good racing there. I will give them that. Bazbrains has already started to drop off from Allied Squire on them soft tyres. Little Chaz goes around the outside of Bazbrains. Bazbrains loses it, causes a... Oh, Jesus. Don't know what happened there. 7th, well, he's currently sitting at 7th with Little Chaz behind him. And Bazbrains doesn't have a front wing, so I reckon it could be 8th. For sure, because I don't see the point of pitting. He's not going to be able to get the fastest lap. And that's Little Chaz through. At the end of the day, it's points on the board. Shuffle back up, because we'll get the interval back up so we can actually see who's close. Old School is on the back of Holy Rondon. Allied Squire on the back of CJP. Shoots is up there in P4. Will he be able to get... Actually, penalties. Shoots looks like he's dropped off a bit from Albini. Allied Squire sets the fastest lap of the race. I've just realised Fake Mano's out the race. Must have been the... Oh, route now. He was the Williams that got collected by Bazbrains, wasn't it? got another yellow flag. And the fight on Allied Squires round. Allied Squires washed. That puts Shoots up into P3. I have just realised this. Shoots is going to take a podium position. Little Chaz is out. This is a bit of a joke. 7 people finish. Well, it looks like Shark was right. So, you have CJP Albini Shoots. Mr. Old School gets up to P4. That's a very good race. Managed to keep it clean. No penalties. So only 7 drivers finished. I'm going to give everyone a bollocking. So that is the end of that one. CJP gets the win for Mercedes. He won't be in the driver's standings, obviously, but his points will go to the constructors. Get the popcorn. I don't know. So we'll have 9 people that was included in the finishing result. Fake Mano plus 2 laps, so he will be included. So there is your finishing results. CJP, Albini, Shoots, Old School, Holy Rondon, Allied Squire, Baz Brains, and then Little Chaz retired on the last lap, and Fake Mano retired on the penultimate lap. And then we got in the DNFs, Setup, Wenlock, Rose, Jolly Frerick, Heating Car, Parish Alonso, Tambar, and Ducati Rider. That is your order. Ducati Rider doesn't even get to do the first lap, it seems.